We're going to take a look at 20th Century Small Arms. This application comes preloaded with tons of information in regards to firearms. This app is also available on the iPhone. Once you purchase it for the iPad or the iPhone, you can download it for the other device as well. So you pay for it once, use it across all of your iOS devices. So very cool because this application has a huge library of firearms. So you can scroll through all these, or of course you can type in and do a search very easily right here. So let's tap on one of these. You get a very large version here on the iPad, of course. I can add this to my favorites if I want to remember it. I can view this image and zoom in and view this illustration of this firearm. What I like about this app is the very good illustrations of these firearms and the information that comes along with it. The information here is not just a copy out of a Wikipedia entry. It is actually written by a writer, and so the information is a little bit more interesting because, of course, it's written by a person instead of a Wikipedia entry, which we know how fun those sound when you read them. So we also have detailed information about the specific firearm here, and so, of course, we can learn more and enjoy more of these. Under our Choose section here, we can choose our own search by choosing a country of origin. So for example, let's tap USA here and go back, and let's say our effective range, we want something long range, medium to long range. Let's go with 300 meters or up to 1,600 feet. So now we've got 3 firearms here showing up in our list. We can go and see those 3 in this filtered section right here. So these are those 3 firearms that meet those criteria. We can also go to favorites and view our favorited item that we have. Or after we view some items, we can also go and view our viewing history over here on the side as well. So I can reset these really easily by tapping reset, and now we will see all of our firearms again in the all section. Of course, nothing will show up in the filtered section because we don't have any categories chosen. In our glossary, we have a glossary of terms used in the content that we would read here. So if we didn't know what a short recoil meant, we can read that, better understand terminology that has to do with firearms, and we can of course search through that as well. Our information tab giving us an introduction to this application and the information involved in it as well. And then copyright information, because this information is of course copyrighted. Very, very cool because this huge collection of guns ranging from more recent to very old firearms. It's just neat to read through this information and see. I mean, this is a very interesting, perhaps not very safe looking firearm, but definitely very, very cool looking. The Lewis Gun MK1, very, very neat. So tapping on this, being able to see more about it. Some of these guns, it even shows kind of like a see-through view so that we can see some of the inner working details of these firearms. Very cool information for us to have. I'm going to add that one to my favorites. So this is a great application for those of you gun enthusiasts, someone who wants to learn a little bit more about firearms. This is a great encyclopedia style application for you to find out that information. This developer, of course, is going to be putting out more applications with this style in different categories. So recommend that you check it out, and then also to see what the developer is up to, go over to their website and see more about them. So definitely check it out. 20th Century Small Arms, small firearms, a great application for you to check out.